Hi everyone, Janie here, and today I'm going to be making a bangle charm bracelet using this ocean themed bangle charm bracelet kit from PandaHall. And you don't have to buy a kit, they sell everything separately. And by the way, the pliers don't come with the set. That is something that is separate, but I'll have a link below in the description box to those as well as the kit. And while I'm at it, in case you didn't know, PandaHall sells more than just jewelry making supplies. They sell more than just the wax seal supplies that I shared in my sneak peek video, but they also sell DIY craft supplies, so you should check them out. I have their link below in the description box, and they do have a big variety. So I'm going to be opening all this up and then we'll get started. So the whole idea behind a charm bracelet is to add charms that reflect who you are, or maybe they are souvenir charms from places that you've been. And so like in last week's video, I made a European charm bracelet that represented me. And so what I'd like to do this week is make one of these dangle charm bracelets for my daughter-in-law, because her and my son love going to Hawaii. In fact, they just got back from a trip and they even took their baby, so their baby had an amazing Hawaiian vacation. But I wanted to make her something that represents that. And I'm actually torn. I've got a few different things here, but I think I'll make two bracelets. And so I'm going to start with these right here. And there are a lot of beautiful charms. You saw them in the picture, and let me just grab a couple here and I'll hold them up where you can actually maybe get a good look at them. So, okay. There are just a few. This one actually is really cool. Like really cool. But it's just really fun. They have, little whales, mermaid tail, shells, mermaids, all kinds of stuff. But, I'm going for something more mature. So I'm going to use these beautiful shells and the starfish. And then over here, when I make the second one, I'm going to do the octopus and the seahorse and a starfish. And I am going to be using the gold. They have gold, rose gold, and silver. And so I've decided I'm going to be using the gold. So I'm going to put these aside for right now. And here are the jump rings that come with it. Now, I have thumb problems. A lot of you might know. But if I didn't, I probably could twist this and open it without having to use a tool at all. But that is not the case. And actually, I think I'm going to need, because of my thumb, I'm going to need two of these. So hold on 1 second. I just grabbed another pair of pliers. They're different. They're not the same. Okay, so let's try this again, because actually my thumb is acting up today anyway. So I'm just going to twist. You don't want to pull them apart, okay? You don't pull them apart, you twist. And so I've twisted that one open, and I'm going to slide it. Hopefully I twisted it enough to slide it in there. Whoops! Okay, I did not. So let me grab that, and we're gonna twist it open a little bit further. And that's okay. Twist it open as far as you need. Some charms, like this one, have a a thicker area. And so, let me get this up here. You see this area right in here, that kind of an enclosed area? It's actually where this bracelet is adjustable, okay? And I am going to put my charm on there and get the opening at the top. Sure. This is not something for me to do when my hand is acting up. And it's acting up because I've been doing a lot of packing and lifting, moving back to my house. Well, not to my house, but back to my property. So, oh my goodness. Okay, so first I dropped everything and then I forgot to turn the camera back on. So I've already got this charm on there. And we're gonna try this again with the second charm, and hopefully this time I don't drop everything or forget to turn the camera back on if I have to turn it off. So my sincerest apologies for that. Again, I'm grabbing the jump ring on each side of the opening and I'm twisting. Okay, I'm not pulling apart, I am twisting like so. And I don't know if you can see that. And now I'm just going to slide that through the charm. So now the charm is hanging from that. And now I'm going to slide the jump ring around the piece of, like I say piece, I want to call it a bar, but around the bangle, and I'm squeezing the jump ring closed. In the same way that I twisted it open, that is how I'm closing it, okay? So I'm not pinching it together so that they overlap. I'm putting it right back to how they were opened. And this is really not a tutorial on how to do jump rings, but it should be. So maybe I will do that for you, okay? So now we have 2 charms on there. And now we are gonna go for a third one. So I'm gonna be doing the starfish. And you know what? I'm gonna take this moment right now to go over how to open and close a jump ring because it's really important, okay? So you have your jump ring. The opening is right here on the top. So I'm grabbing it from both sides. And hold on one second here. I didn't have it exactly right. Okay, and we're going to twist. Not pull, but twist it open, okay? And then when I go to close it, I'm grabbing it from the sides. I'm not grabbing it this way and squishing the 2 ends together that way. I'm pinching it this way so it goes back to just the way it was. So let me grab that again and squeeze it together. As long as I'm not making a mess here. These jump rings are so tiny for my little fingers. There we go. Okay. And so now the jump ring is back together again. Okay? So that's how that's done. And now I'm going to go ahead and open this one all over again and use this one. And it would help if I was grabbing it right. There we go. Got it twisted. Putting on this beautiful starfish. And then hooking that around the bracelet. Getting those ends up where I can see them. And squish them together. Okay. And sometimes when they're really tiny like this, it might take 2. Well, there we go. All right, so now we have all 3 charms on here. Let me get it to where you can see it. Actually, you know what? Let me just put it on. There you go. Sorry, didn't mean to go off camera there. So as you can see, there's room for a lot of charms on here. And I've only put 3. And 3 is good. You know, they wiggle around. Like I said, if you want, you can put a whole row of them here. So you don't have to just stop with 3. And I might put those other 3 on here, but I think I'm going to leave it just the way it is. And then my daughter-in-law can put on other charms if she wants. So that is how easy it is to make one of these bangle charm bracelets. And they're very nice. They go on easily, as you saw. I'm going to pull it off and on here. So it goes off and on. And if you needed to make it smaller, you can squish it in. As you can see, it's bouncing back right now. So I mean, you'd actually have to, you know, get it to the size you want. I think it's the perfect size just the way it is. And I think these charms are so pretty. And let me see. I want to get it to where you can see all three of them at the same time other than on my hand. There they are. It is beautiful. And I think I've shown you how to use the jump rings and how easy it is to add them. So again, you're just adding them to one of these bars. There's two of them. I'm calling it a bar. It is the, you know, the space here for the charms. And it is that easy. Just open a jump ring and add it to a charm and add it to the bracelet. And I'm going to do another one and I'll be right back. And there you go. So isn't that sweet? I think that these are just so fun to make. And like I said, you can add as many charms as you can fit on there. Or just put a few, give it to somebody, and they can add charms to it as they, you know, come across them on their vacation, or they see something and go, oh my gosh, that charm is so me, and they want to add it to their bracelet. So I don't know. I think these are really fun to make. I think they're really fun to give. I think they're really easy. The only tools you're going to need are the pliers, and that's only if your hands aren't strong enough. Like I said, I have a thumb issue, and so today I am not able to do that. The charms have different colors. So some of them have more of a silver to go on the silver, and some have more of a rose gold than a regular gold, as you can see on the back of that one. And then some of them are, you know, definitely the gold. So you can match them up by color with the bracelets if you would like. But all of the jump rings that come with this are gold. So, you know, that's probably the only flaw that I see with this is they probably should have given some silver jump rings and some rose gold jump rings. But I still think it's really cool, and you can always buy all of these things separately instead of in a kit if you would like to. So, sorry about the thumb. Sorry about dropping things earlier. But I hope that you were able to see how easy it is to just open a jump ring, add the charm, and add it to the bracelet. It's just, you know, another easy jewelry making kit. And for those of you that are beginners and you don't want to buy a lot of things, I think the kits are the way to go. But you can always buy all of these things separate, and I'll have links below in the description box. Well, this was part 2 in my 3-part series using jewelry making kits from PandaHall, and my goal is to show you how easy it can be to make jewelry. And I know today it may have looked a little challenging, but that is only because my thumb is acting up, and I am so sorry about that. But trust me, these bangle charm bracelets are very easy, and if you would like to give it a try, as I said, I'll have links to this kit as well as links to the jewelry pliers and other bangle charm kits and a discount code to PandaHall below in the description box. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and happy crafting, everyone. Bye-bye.